I promised that I will be in Bahrain on the 24th of May, Friday. The location has been fixed. It's Hotel Rami Grand, opposite to Seif Mall. Those desirous of meeting me in Bahrain can contact my team at the WhatsApp number given below or drop an email at the email address given below. See you in Bahrain on the 24th of May.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. I'm sure you saw my post on Instagram with not only the post and also the story post with Anand talking about gold. And that's where I want to start off today before I digress into other things. So if you've noticed that trend which Anand was talking about, if you've invested in the past 1, 3 or 5 or even 7 years, gold has delivered consistent returns. And over the past 5 years, it's achieved 18% CAGR, which is outperforming the Nifty. Over 7 years, gold matched the Nifty returns. I did a video a few months back probably when gold was at a much lower price, that how the Nifty was beating gold and gold wasn't an investment class to be considered, and Nifty mutual funds, they deliver in the long term. That still holds water. I'm not trying to say that Nifty is not worth investing and mutual funds are not worth investing, that you should only stay invested in gold, that you should only buy gold. No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, if you see the short window period which I'm talking about, which is maximum 7 years and all the odd years in between, gold has performed very well against the Nifty. And there's reasons for this. The reasons for this is the current global macroeconomic trends which we are facing. One is a strong dollar, which is the Fed interest rates have been raised to the point where it's boiling and forcing other economies to either hold rate or increase rate because of the strong dollar, and it's creating flight of capital towards the dollar, which is creating further pressure for them. The other reason for this gold returning so wonderful in the short term, which we're looking at, is also because of the central banks such as China, India, Russia, South Africa, France, Indonesia, Turkey have all been hoarding gold and they've been consuming gold in large volumes. This has reduced the supply or availability of gold in the market, which is further increasing the price of gold. Then you have the increasing US-European debt coupled with the quantitative easing, heightening gold's appeal, and the hedge against the currency's debase which is happening. That means currencies is losing its value because of all the debt which is being piled on it. So historically, gold prices spike every time the Fed interest rates move. So these are the main reasons why gold has had a breakout and it's running like a runaway steam engine, beating even the Nifty 50 in the years which I had mentioned. So I had posted about this on Instagram, and Anand had also spoken about it. And if you want a more nuanced understanding of this and a more detailed understanding of this, I do suggest you go watch his video. And he talks more about Indian stocks specifically in relation with this. And he gives a broader stroke of the market and what's happening in the Indian market. Because you would have seen the Indian market after the correction we saw and the end of the day recovery, the market being pulled back. Today, the market opened on the green and then it went red. Then it's been bouncing in range bound. And like we've been saying this for some time, this is where the Indian market is going to be sitting till June, first week at least, till the elections are done, till we have a clear idea on who's won the election, who's going to be forming the government, and what the strength of this government is going to be. As far as America is concerned, the US stocks are nearly flat because the dollar has dipped and the eyes have been focusing on inflation data. The problem for US and the Treasury and the Fed is the inflation data which is there is not as lucid as they need it to be. Various points of data pointing information all in the same direction. That means, let's say you have a blood report for a person and you're looking at the blood test. You look for certain markers, and if these markers, they correlate with the clinical diagnosis, then you say, okay, this person is suffering from this. The same is true for the economy. You look at the physical symptoms in the economy, what's happening on the ground level, then you see data points which are given to you and you correlate and see, okay, is there a correlation? Then you say there's a causation, and then you see. But this is not what's happening for them, and this is leading to further problems, and especially if you see the way the analysts are talking in each side of it. The ones which are betting the rate cuts are coming, they're imminent. The other ones saying the rate cuts are going to be held. You can understand wide, varied opinion on this. And the oil also has been going through its own roller coaster. For example, the Canadian oil production capacity of 3.3 barrels per day could significantly be impacted by the wildfires which is happening there. And the oil prices, which had previously settled up by 1% due to improving signals from US and China. But the recent China data indicates the consumer prices have risen for the third consecutive quarter, suggesting a strong consumer activity in this Chinese domestic market. So all these inflationary pressures, as they say, has not given clear indication to what is happening in the American economy. So we'll have to wait and watch as far as the Fed is concerned to see what it does. What did I want to talk about mainly today was one was the ChatGPT 4.0, as they say, the letter O. It is supposed to be a new version of ChatGPT's 4 version. And what is mainly significant in this is they've opened it up for everybody. So ChatGPT 4.0 is available for everybody, even free users. Of course, the people who have taken subscription get more priority servers, they get more more prompts are allowed for them, unlimited prompts and all that. But the fact that they've opened it up for the public and anyone can willy-nilly use this shows you how they want to accelerate their learning. This large language model, which I was telling you about before, requires a lot of data, and a lot of data garnered by constant interaction with users from varied societies, various parts of geographies, and all this data are collated into their engine and into cloud computing, which is what will lead to more and more refined and smarter AI to be created. So this is what the main motive of giving this software free is all about. And if you see the demonstrations, which I'm sure you can Google and see, which I don't need to share here, and I'm sure some of you have already seen it. Those of you who have been surprised by this news can go and definitely check it out. If you see the live demos, it is offering a lot of capabilities in terms of becoming a virtual assistant. You can turn ChatGPT into a voice prompt, and from the voice prompt, it seems to be able to understand you very well, and has improved its speed and has improved the quality up to 50 languages, 50 different languages. So a wider section of the world is going to be using this platform, and now it's available for free. So if you look at it from this perspective, Microsoft through ChatGPT is trying to accelerate AI and its dominance in the AI. So this is something to keep in mind. Like I've been previously talking about this and telling you repeatedly, don't try to fight what is happening in AI, and accept it and try to somehow upskill yourself in the world of AI. And this is a wonderful opportunity, since ChatGPT is being offered for free. It's a great way for you to start interacting and learning how to use this platform and how AI is used. The last thing which I want to talk about, what has happened in Tata Motors, and a lot of you have been asking me, why is Tata Motors stock corrected? They gave fabulous results, and post that results, what was this? Why was a sudden correction in the price by 9% or 8% yesterday? And it has some recovery today, but what is the cause for this? Well, the main reason for this decline in Tata Motors share price has been simply to say is profit booking, and what they've said in a investor call, Tata Motors has told investors is the future outlook for the short term at least is rather flat. They don't expect anything great to happen because of the increased spending they're going to plan to do in advertising and in promotions. They don't see in terms of revenue growth anything great happening in the short term. This seems to have dampened the mood for Tata Motors stock with FIIs and other investors. So they've decided to book some profit in the short term and exit Tata Motors. Like I said, there's fundamentally nothing wrong with Tata Motors. Things are great. And if you've been following this company for a long time, I will still continue to say it's a great company. And if you have anything to consider, you can definitely consider this stock. The other two companies of Tata's which are fluctuating and who have been corrected in the short term has been Tata Power and Voltas. Both these stocks have corrected, same reason as, like I said before, because of profit booking. And this is the main reason why these two have corrected. Though Tata Power's, their overall revenue and everything has improved and their demand has improved, still it seems to be the main motivation is one, the election cycle in India and FI is exiting in because of the uncertainty around our elections, and there's no clear idea now from the polls that who's going to be ruling India right now. And the second main reason is there seems to be profit booking also going on, trying to take out whatever they can, at least the capital invested in these companies. So this is what has led to these corrections in Tata Motors, Tata Powers and Voltas. I hope you found this video informative and entertaining as always, and I'll see you in the next one soon. Thank you.
It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, Those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.